Welcome back to the Drake and Josh podcast. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Trevor.
And I'm Abby.
Abby joins us today.
I'm back.
We're drinking again.
Yeah.
We are drunk.
A little bit.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go that far.
We got happy buzzes going
We're
on.
tipsy, and I'm loving it.
Yeah.
We got booze from a bag.
We got a bag booze.
Bag of booze.
And they carded all three of us. I'm assuming because they thought we were high schoolers because we bought bag booze.
Honestly, it was very kind of bad.
And I also think that they knew that it was bad because it's not great.
It's not great. That's why I've switched over to rosé cider, which I highly suggest. Shout out Angry Orchard for being pioneers in the industry.
Yeah, they
That's my
honestly
shout
did.
out for this episode. Angry Orchard.
Sponsored by Angry Orchard.
I wish.
Hey, Angry Orchard, if you want to sponsor us, email us at drakeandjoshpodcast. At gmail.com.
Ooh,
That was
rough.
insane.
That was crazy.
I've got a bit
You
of
think people are going to sponsor us now? They just heard that, dude?
Yes.
Also, your collar's fucked up.
What's your shirt?
For those of you at
Gotcha.
home listening, both Trevor and Jacob are wearing unbuttoned shirts.
I tried to rebutton and she wouldn't let me.
It's a fun time. Why would I want you to button up? I love you and your belly.
If anyone, she
Here
should
we
want
are.
me to button up. But I'm just trying to go along with the flow.
Nah, man, this is a fun party atmosphere.
Yeah.
Also, I highly recommend anybody at home listening to watch Drake and Josh while tipsy.
Yeah, it's a lot more
Drinking-
fun.
It's a lot better.
Also,
my original
eat taquitas.
and they're called Talkies actually, but also my original name for this podcast was the Drunk in Josh podcast because
Yeah.
Was it?
that was my idea because
was
I
your
said
idea.
that you guys should drink during every episode and then watch it.
We've drank during 50% of it.
But anyway, today, welcome.
25,
Hey, so welcome
30.
to the Drunk and Josh podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Abby. This is Jacob and Trevor. You're listening to the Drunk and
Wow,
Josh podcast.
okay, just taking over.
Because we're drunk, so it's Drunk and Josh.
We're tipsy.
Well, how the hell am I going to say, hey, welcome to the Tipsy and Drake and... That doesn't even make sense. You're
It
crazy.
doesn't make sense.
You're
You're
crazy,
crazy.
Trevor.
You're crazy, Trevor.
Crazy.
So, Trevor, you...
Can I leave? No,
what's
no,
your-
no. I know where you're
Okay,
going.
so today we watched... What episode? What was it called?
Drew and Jerry.
Yeah.
Drew and Jerry. I loved it.
It was a great app.
Starting right off,
It was
I
better
loved
than the
it.
last two.
Trevor,
for
your
sure.
thoughts on...
No.
What?
Jacob, I know where you're trying to go with this. And no,
Jacob's trying to put Trevor on the spot on weird topics. I don't like it.
I love it.
We're here to talk about Drake and Josh
Right,
and
right,
Drew
right,
and
right,
Jerry.
Right. Okay, so, listen, dude. This
So-
episode was fucking crazy.
It was really good. I loved it.
This is the first time that I feel like that they've really related the intro to the actual episode.
Yeah, because they repeated some of the
Also,
lines.
observation from the intro. Josh's chubby fingers.
Jeez, okay.
Absolutely insane.
Wow, don't get that close to the mic.
Listen, okay, I'll be as close to the mic as I want to be to the mic. Trevor, what's your stance on...
No.
Okay.
No.
Holy shit.
I didn't mean to.
He struck me.
Trevor
Holy
just slapped Jacob. It's crazy.
No, I didn't
He
mean for...
struck me.
I'm sorry.
Don't even touch me with your shirtless body. You make me sick.
Okay,
Don't.
guys. Let's
Oh,
rein
here
this
it goes.
episve in,
Holy
please.
shit.
We need to rein this episode in.
That was forcible.
As the producer, as the producer, we need to rein this episode in.
sorry.
So, I already have my own drink.
Okay. Right? And let's move on.
So the episode's about
So,
Drake is kind of getting a little...
Listen, guys. I have to say something. All right. If you're going to go to the liquor store, do not get a bag to drink. All right?
don't buy bagged alcohol. It's not a smart choice.
See, I think you can pretty much
Trevor
tell
walked away. Trevor
from
just ran away.
the presentation of the liquor, but Malibu Rum Punch, apparently.
In a bag.
It tastes
Did
like...
we mention that it was in a bag? Because we bought a bag of liquor.
did.
Listen, all right, it tastes like pina colada, but with some fruit in it. Some random
it's
strawberries?
pineapple. There's
Or is it-
pineapple in it. I'll go get the
Well,
bag
yeah, because it's
again.
pina colada, you dumbass.
Fuck you.
That's why I said
I'm
pina
really
colada.
sorry.
Fuck
We need
yeah.
to bring it. We need to bring it back to Drake and Josh and
Listen,
Drew and
okay.
Jerry.
No, dude. Listen, all right. What I was trying to bring up before was Trevor's stance on... Trevor, what are you doing over here?
It's rum punch
Just keep leaving it up.
with mango, orange, pineapple, cranberry,
Don't
and
squeeze the
coconut.
bag.
It's not gonna squeeze out. It's got the little lever thing on it.
It is fun though. It is fun to have a bag of alcohol and to use for a spout.
You know what? Screw what I said before. Get the bagged alcohol. It grew
We're
on me.
very pro bagged alcohol here.
I've returned from the fridge.
Okay, so
Okay.
I think this episode was fantastic. I really like the premise of it, where like they got cool lookalikes for each of Drake and Josh, and then also the actors did great impersonations. I think especially the guy who was impersonating Josh.
He was fantastic.
He did such a good job.
He should have had more
it.
screen time.
I think that was more of a
was
straight
great.
up impersonation than the other guy.
Yeah,
the other guy was
looked
just
like him
similar and played an instrument.
This guy was Josh.
Yeah. It
It
was
was
like
crazy.
it was like somebody you'd see on Hollywood, like on the street,
Yeah.
on the Walk
oh my
of Fame.
God. Yeah.
Like this
By
guy,
like the Chinese theater and
like
stuff.
they
Yeah.
honestly could have probably replaced Josh at the start of the show if he wasn't already. Really?
What?
Listen, ASMR.
Wow. Okay.
You spilled it everywhere.
Sorry.
Insane.
Look at that waveform.
My
that
poor desk.
one little peak.
Are you gonna clean that up?
I'll clean it.
She won't.
But yeah, so like these guys were great. Drake wants some alone time, so Josh finds a new friend to go to a magic show.
Yeah, he goes to the Magic Palace.
Honestly, though, it kind of makes sense in a way that, like, almost this guy would replace Drake better because he's like Drake in almost every way.
But not an asshole.
He's not an asshole, and he enjoys magic
Yeah.
like Josh does.
Yeah, he's a little bit nerdier.
He's a little
He's
bit
not
nerdy.
as obsessed with his fucking image like
Yeah,
Drake is.
that's what I was confused with the premise of the episode, because I thought that at the beginning I thought that he was supposed to look just like Drake and be very nerdy, and then Josh, the
Would
guy who was
look like
Josh,
Josh.
looked just like Josh but be very cool, but it wasn't that way.
No, it was
They were
literally-
basically just kind of like
Impersonations.
mixtures of each. It was weird.
Well, I think it was because at the start, Josh was not intentionally trying to replace Drake.
Right.
He just happened to meet somebody who was a little bit nerdier.
He already had that friend before they even
He's
decided
like, oh,
to.
it's a new kid in my
Yeah.
science class. And then Drake got sucked in by Megan to try and replace Josh to make him jealous,
Right.
which is why Drake's replacement was exactly like Josh.
Yeah.
Right.
Whereas Josh's replacement wasn't exactly
That's a
like Drake.
great. That's a great analysis.
Trevor,
Jeff.
what was
Good
your
job.
stance on...
No. It's going to be a theme for this whole episode. No
Oh
one's
my
going to
God.
know.
Eventually, I'm going to ask it, and
No.
it's just going to come out.
What is the question? Tell me in my ear.
No, it's fine.
No.
'cause
Oh,
They'll
okay.
hear it.
You know exactly
This mic
what
is
it
really
is.
good.
It's going to be...
What?
No, we're not going there.
Anyway, back to Drake and Josh.
Trevor,
Guys,
your stance on boobs.
I enjoy all boobs equally.
He's lying.
I am not lying.
you're a boobist.
I am not a boobist.
He only likes small boobs.
That is not true. I enjoy all boobs. Small boobs are nice. I
That's very
appreciate.
lewd of you.
Why are we talking about this?
Can we get back to Drake and Josh?
Please.
and
Right,
Drew and
sorry,
Jerry?
right, sorry,
All right.
right, sorry.
You are the most intoxicated of us all.
That's not true.
Anyway, let me finish this talking real fast.
Talk with your mouth full.
Okay.
Oh.
Look at that little bump
Have
right
you
there.
watched? Have you watched ASMR?
Never. Can you tell?
Yeah, I can
That's
tell.
not how that works.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just sounds.
ASMR is supposed to be soothing. It's supposed to
Oh.
put you to sleep.
So not.
Well, not
Gulps
necessarily.
and
It can
stuff.
also be sexual. But
What?
Hey, the sound of me swallowing might be sexual.
Probably is, honestly.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't trying to say that. But all right. All right.
Hell yeah.
Okay, anyway,
Let's
back to
move on.
Drake and Josh and Drew and Jerry.
See, she keeps us on topic. Why aren't
Drake
you
and Josh and Drew and Jerry.
I agree.
I loved this episode. A plus.
Again.
You're not even talking about it.
So,
Okay, so
wait,
no.
You're screaming.
I'm sorry.
So
Listen, so basically, the point of this episode was that Josh was feeling, left out by Drake because Drake was like, oh, I need some Drake time. And so then Josh goes and he's like, well, I have another friend. I should just go ask him to hang out.
I feel like we're speaking
Turns
for it.
out, this friend was just like
We talked
Drake.
about this already.
He looked just like him. It was insane. So then Drake starts to get jealous. So then Drake's like, fuck it, you know what? I can go get my own friend. So he goes and gets a friend who's just like Josh. And that is what you missed on Glee.
All right, so I saw Solo last night.
no, we're not. Oh,
What were
okay.
your thoughts on Solo?
It wasn't that good,
No?
man. I love Star Wars with all my heart.
How was
And I was like,
Childish
what?
Gambino in it?
He was fine.
Donald
Just
Glover?
fine?
Yeah,
No, in the movies he's Donald Glover.
yeah.
When he
Okay.
sings, he's Childish Gambino.
Well,
Okay.
it's,
It's the same person. You knew who I was talking about.
yeah.
But you gotta separate.
How was Donald Glover in the movie?
There you go.
He was fine.
All right. Well, that's sad.
Yeah.
I love him. Also, have you guys heard of Childish Gambino's This Is America? Because you guys should go watch that.
Oh my god.
We're
We
sponsored.
talked about this.
We're sponsored by
You
Childish
showed me this
Gambino.
last time I was here.
Yeah, that's when it came out.
We talked about it, I think.
Not
Right.
on mic.
Well,
we not?
on mic, I want to announce to the world we are sponsored by Childish
we're
Gambino
not.
this episode.
How would that
He
even work?
sponsored us. He heard an episode and was like, "This is awesome."
That this is not true, and we are not sponsored by Childish Gambino.
You were hogging the mic. Honestly, you're a guest and you're hogging. You explained the whole episode.
I explained, yeah,
We're
because you
10
guys
minutes
weren't
deep.
talking about anything.
You're 10 minutes deep, and we've already explained
We're
everything. that
only
happened.
10 minutes deep, though.
Yeah.
I haven't explained everything.
Okay, so.
You want me to explain everything?
No, my turn.
Okay, so then Trev's turn.
I'm usually the one that explains the episode.
All right, damn.
Every time you move your shirt like that, I just assume you're gonna flash.
Like,
I'm not gonna flash.
I try and start to look away because
Yeah.
I know, like.
What do you mean? I'm just pulling down my sleeves. This is a different entity.
I don't know.
You guys are crazy.
I keep seeing
For
it and I'm
those
like,
of you
oh,
at
hold
home,
on,
no, I want to clarify. For those of you at home, I'm wearing one of those like off the shoulder tops, and these boys that I'm with are childish and think that every time I adjust the freaking sleeves, my boobs are just gonna magically pop out.
Oh,
that is not going to freaking happen. I'm a lady. That is all.
Okay.
Back to Drake and Josh and Drew and Jerry.
Drake and Josh.
And Drew and Jerry.
And Drew and Jerry. Yeah, so they bring.
I don't know what that was about.
Drake brings Drew, invites Jerry over for dinner. I mean, these are confusing names.
What are you doing right now? What are you trying to explain?
I'm trying to explain the dinner bit with the bad magic trick.
What about the old lady with the fish?
Well, that's later. That was
You're
later.
skipping ahead.
So Drake brings Jerry over for dinner with Josh and
Drew.
and the rest of their family.
Jake and Josh and Drew and Jerry.
And Megan and Walter and
Jake.
What's the mom's
Drake.
name?
The mom.
We know Walter and we know Megan.
Walter and the mom.
Aubrey Plaza.
Aubrey
That is
Plaza.
not right at all.
Well, no, that's her real name.
It's not.
That's
Is it not?
Aubrey Plaza's the actress from freaking Parks and Rec, dude.
Was it her name?
And Ingrid Goes West. We're sponsored this episode by Ingrid Goes West.
We're not
Go check out that movie. It is
This-
A+. I watched it on a plane. I loved it.
This episode is not sponsored by anyone, actually.
No, it's not. Unfortunately, it's not.
If you would like to sponsor, email us
What's the email, Trev?
at drakeandjosh@gmail.com.
Every time.
Is that really our email?
No, it's
I
Drake
thought
and
it was
Josh-
Drake and Josh Podcast.
It is
at
Drake and
gmail.com.
Josh Podcast at gmail.com. I'm very sorry.
The mom is Nancy Sullivan.
Nancy.
But
Nan.
her
Good
name
old
and
Nan.
her character name is Audrey Parker Nichols.
Oh, Audrey.
So I knew Audrey was right.
Well, I said Audrey. I said Audrey Plaza.
That's why I agreed. It was really close. Audrey Parker.
Also, her name is Aubrey. Aubrey Plaza. No, it's not. I'm drunk. What is it? Audrey or Aubrey?
Guys, no.
Hold on.
Let's find it. Look up Plaza.
So anyways,
Aubrey.
It is Aubrey.
It's Aubrey.
he brings him over for dinner.
She's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's awesome. Have you guys seen Safety
Oh, I
Not
love her.
Guaranteed? Safety Not Guaranteed
Yeah,
is
she's
a
your
really
favorite,
good
right?
movie.
She's actually really hot.
She's
Here he goes.
awesome. She's
Here he
super
goes.
cool. She's a cool gal.
Don't-
Did you know that she and Michael Cera almost got engaged?
Wait,
Really?
Yeah, I saw that on a post on something.
My favorite thing of all time is the phrase that that Michael Cera is a guy who just wandered onto a movie set and he accidentally became an actor.
That's great.
That's not a phrase.
What's your favorite phrase?
That's not a phrase.
Meme. It's a meme. Fine. I didn't want
It's
to.
not a phrase.
I didn't want to say meme on the podcast.
You could have said joke.
Yeah.
Favorite joke
Yeah.
that he accidentally walked on.
Or like conspiracy theory.
He just looks like a guy.
anything
who's,
but phrase.
Can I go home now?
No, you're sleeping over.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, back to the episode. What happened?
So they bring him over for dinner and he's like, "Hey,
What about before that?
I already explained all of the
She
things
did.
before that.
She explained pretty much everything before that, except for the.
They were jealous. They were jealous of each other wanting time alone.
Except for Drake taking Megan out to try and.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I didn't,
yeah.
I didn't talk about that.
That was a little awkward.
Yeah, Drake took Megan out because she wanted. Because I'm drunk.
He wanted to hang out with somebody, and
Yeah,
she
he
was just like.
he was alone. He felt lonely.
And she just wanted to watch TV.
Yeah.
You are drunk.
He bought her a root beer.
What?
He bought her a root beer even though she doesn't like root beer.
Yeah,
and he was
what
like,
an
yeah, well,
asshole.
we usually go
He's
like,
like, Josh likes root beer.
splitsies."
Aren't you?
usually go half things, you dumb
Except that I don't know what the fuck that was, and he never talks like that. Please ignore him.
We don't have to lean into the mic.
Look at my wave. You're gonna have to really edit some audio this time, babe.
I know.
Is gonna be
I mean,
Are you gonna do
I always listen every time
don't.
Okay.
Every time I edit the podcast, I always lower the gain for the entire episode because you guys just scream the whole time.
We do an audio check.
Yeah, but do you see how many
We do
times our little
multiple-
thing hits red? That's
No.
not good.
We do multiple audio checks, and they're never right.
Audio checks.
I think your audio checks are just you guys saying silly things, and then you're like, all right, we're good. Let's
No, we
record.
adjust the gain.
We adjust the gain every time.
We honestly do.
Look
We-
at how many times we're hitting red
I know,
right
but
now.
we can never get the gain right.
We can never get the game right.
We can't,
We would if we had our
Our
own
own
mics.
mics? Yeah, I know. You guys have said that.
honestly, because I would keep my voice down a little bit more.
No,
and
you
Jake-
would. You
yeah,
fucking liar.
Fuck you.
We would obviously still scream at each other, and the audio would probably be worse. I would just have my gain all the way at the bottom. It would be on mute.
We tried to do that. Should we adjust the gain mid-episode?
No.
Just right now?
No,
Just
don't do that. That sounds horrible.
Just on the mic. Anyways, so Jerry comes over for dinner, and he tries, and then Drake is like, "Hey, do a magic trick," and he just waves his hand and then pulls a Parmesan cheese out from behind
Oh, that
Josh.
was so
it was
bad.
really hard to watch.
It was so bad.
It was not a magic trick. It was just him being dumb. But everybody clapped.
Everybody was
They were like,
Oh no!
oh.
That's some great.
Sorry, I had an update. Windows 10 is like, you got an update.
Anyway,
It's like, hey, guys.
he did a crappy magic trick. It wasn't even a magic trick. He
And
just
then
grabbed
everyone-
the cheese and everyone fucking ate it.
Everyone
up.
went fucking
so
nuts.
basically, he comes over to dinner and then they
No,
keep
yeah.
trying to like one up each other with their fun adventures with
As
their
you do.
friends.
And then
And then finally, they're supposed to go see this Ghost Monsters movie.
Yeah.
And freaking, they had been
Josh is
planning about
being an-
this. And Josh was kind of an asshole. He was like, oh, I'm going. But I'm going without you. I'm going with my friend who looks just fucking like you, bitch.
which honestly, Drake was still just like, "Hey, we're going tomorrow night, right?" Like,
Right.
Yeah, he was into it.
he was
Yeah.
the one that tried to like bring up the replacement,
It
but
was
he
really
still was
sad.
like, "Hey, I want to do fun things with you." Still.
Honestly, Josh shouldn't
Why
have been
can't
so...
you have friends and siblings?
Yeah, Josh shouldn't have been so butthurt that Drake just wanted some alone time.
He was butthurt.
He was so butthurt
He was so
about
butthurt.
it. And like, honestly...
He took it too far. Everyone
Everybody
took it too
fucking
far.
needs alone time sometimes.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
like
spend
my alone time.
100% of your time with one person. It's
I
too
love
much.
my alone time.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I thrive off my alone
I
time.
don't want to know about your alone time, Trevor.
Not,
he
not.
fucking loves his alone time,
Not
if you
that
know what
kind
I'm
of alone
saying.
time.
Wink,
Very-
wink, nudge, nudge.
Very lewd.
No,
Very
it's not
lewd.
lewd. I'm just watching Jessica Jones.
And doing something else.
What's on the second monitor? What's on the second monitor, Trevor?
Reddit.
Lewd.
And we're back.
Sorry
Okay.
about that. We had a guy come to the door with food.
Yeah, delivery. Thanks, pizza guy. All right, back
Anyway,
to the
back to the episode.
episode.
So, yeah. So
I think we've covered the plot
All
line.
right, wait.
Well, the end,
Wait.
the fish lady.
Everybody, shh. And we're back.
Oh my god.
okay. So after the bad magic trick at the house, they kind of escalate to when they're at the movie theater.
Yeah.
After the movie thing,
Mm-hmm.
and Drake comes back with Jerry from deep sea fishing.
Okay.
Which honestly, I love deep sea fishing.
I never did.
I hate fishing.
Oh, dude, I love fishing.
I'm
I
very
like fishing.
anti-fishing.
No.
It's very like boring, and then also you kill a fish, so like I'm not about it.
I don't mind the killing the fish part. I don't like I don't like looking like I have no idea what I'm doing. And
It's super fun. I love deep sea fishing.
Okay. Anyway.
I find
I
it-
did it for my 18th and my 21st birthday.
Wow. So you're like a pretty boring guy.
that was really mean.
Just kidding.
No, I do like fishing. But anyways, so they come back from fishing, and Josh is like, "What are you doing here? You knew I'd be here, seeing the movie with
Right.
Yeah.
Jay."
Even though he had a fucking ticket.
Yeah,
so
he
like,
had 2 tickets. I don't know why.
So like, why would you be like surprised that he
Yeah,
showed
he's
up?
like, what are you doing here, you dirty
Well, maybe-
little
I
slut?
was like, I fucking had tickets. Remember, you blew me off to go to another person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever.
And
but,
then-
but Josh had already seen the movie by then.
And they did the quick hug.
That's
Well,
you're
that was-
jumping so ahead.
He always does this. You not recognize it from that when you listen? He always
You're
jumps
jumping so
ahead.
ahead.
Yeah, so basically, Drake and Josh start to get into a friend fight
Yeah.
where they basically have their new friends show off their skills to
Yeah.
everyone at the premiere.
It's like in for those of you who want a reference, it's like in Princess Diaries when
Okay.
she and Chris Pine are like, oh well, my date did this and my date did that, and they're like, I think we're having a your horse beats my horse, the kind of thing, and then
Oh, and then the two dates run off.
The 2 dates run off, and then Anne Hathaway and Chris Pine end up in a fountain.
I do remember that.
I haven't seen it.
God, everyone, we're sponsored by The Princess Diaries.
We're not sponsored by anyone.
Everyone go watch The Princess Diaries. It is such a good movie.
Legitimately, I did enjoy The Princess Diaries movie.
It's so good.
I hate to admit it.
Why do you hate to admit it? It's a fucking good movie.
They're fun. They're fun movies.
They're good.
They're not
so
good.
Cute.
They're fun.
No, they're good. Are you telling me that Julie Andrews was not capital G good in those movies?
She's amazing.
Julie Andrews is a gift to our generation.
Is a fucking treasure.
She is. I used to read magazines about her. My grandma would save magazines about her.
Why are you making me say these things though?
What are you talking about? I didn't make you say shit.
You made me agree with you because
no,
I know.
I didn't.
Well,
you didn't have to agree with me.
You didn't have to bring it up.
I brought it up because it's very relevant.
It's not.
Eric Friedman was a staff writer on this alone.
Oh my god.
Oh, this was another Steve directed one.
I haven't seen the movie you guys are talking about.
How have you not shown him?
He's never seen it.
Because only Princess Diaries 2 is on HBO Go.
I know. If Princess Diaries 1 was...
You know what I did start watching, though? Season 2 of Atlanta. Fucking really good.
Really?
I need to watch it.
Atlanta's so good.
And,
So far, the first season is still better. But the second season, it still has the same weird... feel to it,
nice.
Where everything is like, ooh, it's like, man, people fucking suck.
That's
and it sucks to be poor. That's that's
okay.
Atlanta as a whole.
Oh, okay, good. I want to watch it. Yeah, I still have to watch it.
Because he's essentially homeless. Donald Glover.
Oh, okay.
He kind of lives with his girlfriend and just kind of lives wherever.
Oh, all
He doesn't have his own place. Great show. You gotta watch
I didn't know what it was about.
Yeah. I feel like it just make me depressed because I would relate.
That's a good story.
No, but
it's good storytelling.
It really shows the realness of being fucking poor, man. It's a great show. Anyways,
back to the episode.
Okay, yeah. So they were in the movie theater, and then some random guy in like a suit comes up to Drew and Jerry, and they're like, "Hey, can I talk to you?" And they're like, "Oh, I don't know. This is weird. This is an adult man luring me away with. This is an adult man luring me over to the side, away from my people." And then he's like,
"I got popcorn.
I have popcorn."
And they're just like, "Yeah, okay."
And they're like, "Oh, we love popcorn." And then he didn't even give them popcorn, but he was like, he was just talking to them or whatever. And then, while
they were talking, Drake and Josh are like, "Dude, what are we doing?"
Well, it was more like Drake was like, I didn't really even have that much fun on my fishing trip, and like
Josh was like, Drew was talking throughout the entire fucking movie.
Yeah, exactly. So they're like, you know what, we are best friends, and then weird, but they started making out.
Oh my god, no. No, they just did the quick bro. They were like, "Let's hug."
Oh yeah,
hug me, brother.
Hug me, brother. And he's like, "No, we're in public. There are people around." He's like, "A quick one."
And
it's just like, boom. Yeah, it's like a big old, just like boom kind of hug. It was amazing.
Really
I love that hug. I would look up fast Drake and Josh hug because it's amazing and I love it.
Hold the mic. Me and Jacob are gonna do it. We're gonna do the fast bro hug.
Ready?
Oh, okay. They're gonna do a bro hug real fast. I wish it was visual, but it's not. So you just have audio.
No, because we're gonna do the look around thing too. So like, I'm looking around right now. We're like. And then...
Damn, that sounded like it hurt.
It did.
Trevor always goes too hard. My back is fucking swollen right now.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to go too hard. I'm just
too strong.
I don't know.
Fucking Trevor. He's like, did you guys know I'm a strong boy?
I'm not that strong. I'm really not. I don't work out. So yeah, they were like.
They hug. They
made up. And then Drew and Jerry came over and like, this guy thinks that we're great and we should be on TV.
That's some good audio.
Look at that audio. Like
like what?
Yo guys, believe it or not, I've recorded sound before for like short films. And now we have this trash. I apologize.
We could
also, I mic people for a living.
Yeah, she does.
That's true. You do.
We're a bunch of sound people, minus Trevor, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
I've dealt with sound.
Although he's the one that owns the mic.
It is my microphone.
And thank you for that.
Shit, I feel like I need to get in on this, but
can we take a pause so I can get some more drink?
Yeah, sure, pause it.
We're gonna take a quick little...
No, we're not. We're gonna keep going.
Pausarino.
Messages. And we're back. Hello.
We've returned with
drinks and empty bladders. So I feel like we've covered this episode, if I'm being honest.
Well, yeah. Then they do the hug, and they go. They get their own TV show.
Right, not Drake and Josh, Drew and Jerry get a TV show about being brothers. It's basically Drake and Josh, and then Drake and Josh are like, wow, who would watch that? It's us. We would watch that, and we would make a podcast about it.
Yeah, we made a podcast about this fucking show.
Yeah, we did.
And then they do...
So fuck you, haters.
At the end, they do clips from the show.
From Drew and Jerry's show.
Yes.
They were bad.
It was basically the exact same thing that happened in episode 3, I want to say.
Where it was like, outtakes.
I'm sorry I stole, but I won't steal it. Or, no. It was the pool episode. That's what it was. It was the pool episode.
What's up?
It was the pool episode where he's like, I'm sorry I did it, but I'm definitely going to do it again.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Whenever they played pool, he was like, I'm sorry I hustled people without telling you, but I'm definitely...
That's what the outtakes were? The outtakes were literally Drake being like, no, like, yes, and then Josh was like, no.
Yeah, no,
that
not-
was
You
the
mean
whole...
Drew and Jerry?
Not
Drew and
just
Jerry,
the
yeah.
outtakes, but whenever Drake and Josh were watching it. Remember? And he walked out and he was like, just because I tripped does not take away from the emphasis of this exit.
Oh, yeah.
That was from the pool episode.
Oh, yeah, the whole time,
Remember?
Jerry was like, he would repeat things for emphasis. So he'd be like,
Emphasis?
yeah, he'd be like,
Wow.
I repeat things for emphasis. Emphasis! It was funny.
Because that's what
Josh's
Josh
thing.
does.
Right, exactly.
You don't get it, do you?
I'm in on it, I get it.
She, like, doesn't get it.
As that commenter said, why is the girl on the show if she's never seen the show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to that listener, I
Fuck you.
say, no, I don't say fuck you. I say thank you for your comment and
Yeah,
your
definitely.
subscription. I don't know if you subscribe, but if you
It
don't,
doesn't matter.
yeah, thank you for the comment. I
Yo,
like your.
I'm sorry.
your-
I
Honestly,
apologize.
guys, I'd rather you guys comment on the videos because I think it's funny.
No,
Like the
what
dude
was
on James's episode where he was
like, this is basically some guys who decided to talk and just put a microphone up.
yeah, he said it was 54 minutes of people talking over each other that just happened to have a live mic.
And that's true, and I loved it. That's my
Yeah,
favorite
that-
episode.
That's
It's the perfect summation of our podcast.
the Drake and Josh show is definitely that. The Avatar one might be a little more plot focused. Just a little.
Sure.
Wait, let's get back to the episode.
No.
Oh, Drake and Josh and Drew and Jerry.
Only personal stuff.
So the outtakes were also the fishing thing. Drake pulls out a giant fish that they supposedly caught.
Right, and the lady in the background was like, what?
The time was 19 minutes 36 seconds.
I suggest you go look because it's pretty funny.
Lady in
and
the background.
Fun fact,
Well, hopefully
that
it's the
lady.
image.
Fun fact, that lady looks like my dad's ex-wife.
Let's
Wait.
dive into that.
Anyway, so I think we've covered the podcast. I think we've covered that episode of Drake and Josh and Drew and Jerry.
Guys, it was a really funny episode.
It
It
was
was
a cute
honestly
episode.
good. All right,
I really
let's go around the
liked it.
table.
How many
Abby,
koalas?
wait, Abby, you first.
Oh, 9.
9 out of 10 koalas?
I'm drunk, but yes, 9.
9. Okay.
9.
Jacob?
Wait. Let's
Yeah,
see
explain.
no, I want to see if anyone catches this reference. 9 times. 9 times? 9 times. It's Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
You don't say the
think-
reference
hey, stop.
immediately.
You're supposed to have commenters
No, stop.
guess.
Hey, shh. They think he's a righteous dude.
That was just an impression of her mom.
My mom is not from the Midwest.
But she is a sweetheart as if
She
she's
is,
from the
yeah,
Midwest.
she's-
True.
I miss my parents.
They're coming.
They're
Don't worry,
coming,
babe.
but
They're
I miss
coming.
them. I'm
When
gonna
are they
cry.
coming?
They're
Soon.
coming early June in 2 weeks.
They'll be here
Can
for a
I
couple of days.
come?
Yeah, man, come hang out with them. Come hang out with Corey and Richard.
Have you not
They're
met
great.
your?
I've met her
At the
parents.
graduation.
They were fun. I wouldn't mind
They're
seeing
great.
Are we
them
gonna
again.
recommend Frenchies?
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah, Frenchies is fun.
Episode.
No.
Well, that is the
They
most
would not
ridiculous
like
thing
that.
you've ever said.
I was kidding.
I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 koalas.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
7
gonna
out of
go
10.
a
That's
solid
a pretty good
8.
score for me.
8.
7, 8, and 9. Interesting.
Yeah.
And we're back. And I give it a 7 out of 10.
I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
We already said this.
I'm just saying.
9. 9 out of 10.
Um,
9.
There it is.
9.
It was really funny, and
was
you
a
guys
cute
should go
episode.
watch it.
Yeah, it
Who
was
am I
really
gonna
good.
shout out? We're the only
Oh, I
people we're
wanna
shouting out are the 2 actors.
Yeah,
No,
I want to shout
we
out.
gotta shout out.
Do not shout out any production. This is gonna be the one.
Okay,
we don't.
fine.
I want a negative shout out the wig department. You can do better.
We'll find him and we'll negative shout him.
Yeah, we
Okay,
can
so
do better.
James
Oh my god, the pigtail girl's name was Abigail. That's my name, guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so James Emekis,
James Emekis and Stephen
Steven
Markarian.
Good job, guys.
Drew
You
and
guys
Jerry,
were awesome.
respectively.
Especially Stephen.
Especially Steven, your impersonation of Josh.
Was amazing.
It was on point.
Wig department.
Whoa,
fuck
dude, they
you.
started really listing people. Holy shit.
Wow.
Look at this. This is amazing.
Well,
yes.
Hold on, go to other crew. I want to shout someone out
Look
from
at all
other
the
crew.
sound people. Fuck, yes.
Okay,
dude.
sound A2.
This is what I love
Lee
right here.
Rignick.
Lee Rignick, good job, sound
Ringwet.
A2.
Yo, guys.
Ringwet.
Okay, so I just want to say what we're talking about right now is that they have finally decided to actually credit their production staff.
Yeah, it's awesome. Good for
Like,
they were not
this is a really long list.
Which
like,
is great.
It even has other crew.
We have a special thanks.
Oh my god, this is so nice.
Wait, did you see
No,
the one?
because the other episodes have like literally no credits, and
Yeah.
it's fucking horseshit.
But look, we even have
These people work so hard.
Oh, a special thanks to Seema Zargarami.
and Matthew Delvi, production coordinator.
I just want to say that I have the utmost respect for anybody who works on a set because
Yeah,
it is
definitely.
It's fucking hard.
It's rough.
And it's
especially
really
when you,
stressful.
especially when your friend's on there trying to distract you the whole time
I apologize for
with
that.
Hat Films.
I just want to say that it's stressful as shit, and
It
it's
is.
really tiring and long hours.
I want to
and
shout out
it's
Jeannie
hard, but it's
Taylor.
amazing.
Jeannie Taylor, Script Soup. Listen, I've been there, girl, and I've done that, and you're
I haven't.
awesome.
Is it
You're an
hard?
A+. It's just like tedious.
It seems hard. I wouldn't be able to pay attention.
I like
Yeah, I
it. It
couldn't
is
either.
though. It is
Not being
hard
able
to
to pay attention?
recognize everything. It's hard to recognize everything.
It really is.
Oh, and the colorist, Gary Barron. Oh,
Okay.
actually, because I'm a sound dude, I need to. Where do we got?
We already did one
Boom
sound.
operator. Shout out, honestly, shout out
Sound
Doug,
make. No.
Doug Shintaku. Boom operator. Booming sucks.
Booming
So
does
good
suck.
for
Boom
you.
operator. Fuck
No,
boom.
don't fuck him. Good for you. Okay, Doug.
Dude,
that
Larry
sucks.
Stevens for being the sound mixer.
Good
Dog.
job. What happened
Fuck,
to
man, I
only
know that
shouting
shit.
out those two guys?
I know, but like, no, that's before I saw that they credited like everybody.
That's true.
and,
That's very
and that
true.
I just wanted to say thank you. Oh, costume design, so we wanted the anti shout out.
Kristen Dangle, you could have done better.
Come on, Kristen. Why are their wigs always bad?
Shout out Abigail Mavity because
Who
you
had
have
the
the
bad
same
wig?
name. The pigtail girl,
Abigail.
Abigail Mavity.
Was that a wig?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
they
was a
cut
really
it off
terrible
and then
wig.
they stopped cutting it off. Yeah.
But anyway,
that's right.
that's been the episode. I rated a 7. She did a,
I did a 9.
I did an 8.
and that's what we
Quatlers.
fucking gave
You
it.
know what? Can I just say, I really hope you guys enjoy these episodes. Let us know everything you feel, even if it's negative. Just shit on us, please, in the comments.
But
love
I
you.
might downvote you.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I still like the comments because
I
I like
still
to
like
see what's going
comments.
on.
We won't-
Sometimes they're hilarious.
We won't delete anything unless it's like racist or
Yeah,
I
don't
will.
Be,
I will delete racist
don't be
things.
racist. What the fuck?
sexist or anything like that. But if you just talk shit about us, we still won't We won't delete
no, man.
you.
Talk shit about us. We love it.
Go for it.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See you.